All right, today is May the 19th. Back in the day, 97 years ago, 1926, Thomas Edison spoke on the radio for the first time.
Thank you.
He was handed a microphone during a dinner of the National Electric Light Association in Atlantic City. He said, I don't know what to say. This is my first time ever speaking into one of these things. Good night.
What did he say? Like, 69!
No, he said, Baba Booey. 61 years ago, 1962, during a birthday tribute to President John F. Kennedy at Madison Square Garden, Marilyn Monroe did her famous rendition of Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
I'm going to do that for you at your birthday.
I actually watched that yesterday. Like, it's like a 3-minute clip. And I think she may have been drugged out or something like that. She is a mess.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Is it as weird as they always make it out to be in a film or something like that whenever they show that?
Kinda and she like runs her hands. So President Kennedy is sitting there in the front row of MSG with his wife.
Uh-huh.
And didn't he and Marilyn have this thing? Like he was cheating on the wife with
there's the
her.
conspiracy that the government killed Marilyn
Right,
Monroe.
and she's like running her, like cupping her boobies.
Right. Those things were sharp, too.
Really weird.
I like the Wayne Campbell version of the Marilyn version from Wayne's World. Very good.
Yes. 44 years ago today, 1979, in the Navy by the Village People, their tribute to all the shenanigans that await a young seaman peaked at number 3 on the Billboard charts. 31 years ago, 1992, forever remind me of Jeff Burton, Billy Ray Cyrus releases his debut record, Some Gave All, featuring a smash hit, Achy Breaky Heart. That same day, 17 years ago, Amy Fisher knocks on the door of Mary Jo Buttafuoco's house in Massapequa, New York. And when Mary Jo opened it, Amy shot her. She was having an affair with Mary Jo's husband, Joey Buttafuoco. Remember this story?
This is a TikTok challenge back in the day.
Well, do you remember the Mary Jo and Amy Fisher story?
Kind of.
Long Island Lolita.
I remember the names, but I didn't know.
Amy charged with first-degree attempted murder, ended up pleading down to assault in the first degree, sentenced to 5 to 15 years in prison, ended up doing 7. She did porno for a while, but gave it up to be a mom. 29 years ago, 1994, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis died of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer at the age of 64. 28 years ago, 1995, Mel Gibson's Braveheart came out. 24 years ago today, 1999, all the Star Wars fans were geeked out. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was released in theaters.
Braveheart still rules, by the way.
What about Phantom Menace?
I appreciate it.
I remember I was so, as a Star Wars geek, so this was the first new Star Wars to come out. And I so wanted to love it. I remember when the first, the credits are rolling, the beginning credits are rolling, the beginning stories rolling. I remember getting goosebumps.
I loved it.
And I remember leaving really, really wanting to love it.
Is this I am an idiot when it comes to this stuff because I haven't watched all the sequels or prequels or whatever. Is this where Darth is the little kid?
Yeah.
We don't want to spoil anything.
What year did this come out?
1999.
Alert.
Okay, if you haven't seen it by now.
Yeah, this is the one with the little kid.
It's where he's introduced.
Jar Jar Binks, that whole thing.
The pod racing.
Ewan McGregor is
Ewan
in it.
McGregor is Obi-Wan.
And Liam
Obi-Wan.
Neeson's.
And Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is Qui-Gon Jinn. I left the theater. I just wanted to love it so bad, and I went.
And you did.
Yeah.
It was all right.
It was fun.
Now,
It was all right.
When you left the theater, you went, whoa.
I just saw another Star Wars.
Right.
Maybe that's what it was.
But I just remember
And that was enough.
Whoa!
And that
I
was
just
enough.
saw another Star Wars.
I remember the build-up, all the commercials and, for the trailer and all this and that. And so we had dial-up at the time at my buddy's house, and he downloaded the trailer so we could see it. And that took, probably 6 days. And so we finally got that. And it was very exciting. However, I realized, I'm like, I want to spoof this before it comes out. So I wrote a whole script when we filmed a movie of what I predicted this one to be.
You got it all
I
wrong.
nailed it, man. Yeah. Except I was called Galactic Cowboys, and so it was a really good series.
Hey, when those came out, I mean, there was a couple curveballs. Don't get me wrong. I don't think everybody was stoked, but I mean, for the most part, we were just so happy that it was like there was a torch still burning.
And I will admit, I came out of there saying, "Whoa! I just saw another Star Wars."
And number 2, I mean, say what you will.
Okay.
I remember when I saw that, I went, "Whoa!" And they're upping it now.
Oh, is this the you got the Marilyn Monroe?
I think so. This is I typed it in and I got this thing.
God, I see.
Happy birthday
then she sings another song where they bring out a giant cake.
This is how your birthday party is going to go, buddy. That's how big your cake's going to be.
Everybody, happy birthday!
We're going to put Scott in a dress, and he's going to sing this to you.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought she
like
sang
that.
2 songs, but anyway.
Well,
Isn't that
then she
weird?
starts like directing the orchestra.
I thought she messed with the president.
And 5 years ago today, happy anniversary, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They just want to be left alone. Just leave them alone. Give them all the privacy they want, okay? They just want to be left alone, these two.
The greatest South
Stop hounding them.
I've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding the news from this week.
Well,
in crap
so
on
you saw the
celebrities.
news this week, like they were involved. They were allegedly involved in a 2-hour high-speed chase. You know, getting away from paparazzi, and even the mayor of New York's like, that didn't happen. Like that.
No.
2 hours? How long did the OJ chase last?
Right.
You can't speed anywhere in New York City. No police reports were filed. It just seemed.
Can I just say, off the air, you called this 2 days ago. You said that's not real, and you and Whoopi Goldberg were on the same.
Whoopi
track.
Goldberg was with
She
me,
also,
too.
yeah, she called it out as well.
That's
said,
funny.
"That's not
I told
real."
my wife that very thing. I was like, baloney. Or if anything, they paid those people to follow him.
They said
It's
it was.
not that
They said it was a
exciting.
photographer on a bicycle.
Yeah.
You can't high speed anything in New York City. They're in Midtown Manhattan. That's near like Times Square and stuff. You can't. There's no high speed anything.
Like, even if they had the roads closed, which they didn't, right?
No. If you ever spend any time in New York, okay, there's an ambulance with the lights on. That's stuck in traffic. You go, whoever that person called for that ambulance, they're probably dead.
Yeah.
Golly.
And then they jumped into a cab. So they get out of there. So they're supposedly in this blacked out, secure SUV. So they get out of that and then get into a cab.
Get the f*** out of here.
Well, and you hear it, and you go, "Oh my God, this is terrible. Princess Diana died this way. Has to be traumatic." I don't know
I'll be honest with you. I even have questions about that.
about her death.
Well, I know the limo driver was drunk.
Are we sure?
I mean,
Yeah.
what a mess.
I didn't know that.
I would like you to verify that right now, so I don't want to.
Was he a
So we can't move on.
Was he a
We're
former?
not going to be able to move on. I believe the limo driver driving Princess Di was drunk.
Was he a former airline pilot? I think.
The driver?
Don't listen to him.
Okay. I take him so seriously
Don't
all the
listen to him.
time.
Let's see.
I asked Scott to unlock our office earlier, and he like acted like he was going into a different room. I'm like, I can't keep up.
Let's see. New DNA evidence proves the driver of the car carrying Diana, Princess of Wales, was drunk on the night of her fatal crash.
Okay. It is impressive how much you retain knowledge.
I think there's
of
more
over
to
there.
that story than.
You think that the kingdom killed Diana? That they
No. I think I don't know what to think. I don't want to get on this.
There's so many wild.
There's so many
conspiracies
wild
in it.
conspiracies.
It's pretty neat.
I do know the fact that the driver of Princess Di's car was drunk,
Yeah.
and
That's
that
tough.
definitely contributed to her death.
By the way, on just a touching note, if you ever go to London, go to Harrods, and they have this beautiful statue of Princess Diana, and there's a book that is a guest book that you can sign as like you can say good things to.
Well, her
the
boyfriend
family.
was the son of the founder of Harrods, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bertie Al Fayed.
Look at you.
Oh, that's right.
Infinite wisdom on you over there. I mean,
She
it's
got a
amazing,
discount
Riz,
at
how
Harrods?
much you got in that brain. That's
But
awesome.
yet
Did you ever watch that movie? Or there was the whole special, like the real special, and then there was what was the show?
Crown?
Oh yeah, I guess it was one of the seasons of The Crown.
Yeah. So I know all that
Dang.
stupid stuff, but you asked me who half the salespeople are here. I couldn't
You
tell
couldn't
you.
tell you.
They're all listening right now. They all went, "Oh,
Aw, man. Everybody coming into work, introduce yourself to Riz today.
I
when
know
get
you
here.
all. I know you all, and
you
I
do?
love you all."
Oh,
Yes.